Hello designers, welcome back to Her Home Is, and this segment of the video is sponsored by Reacher. Now they reached out to me in partnership for this collaboration, and you guys, this is for the Reacher's loud alarm clock made for heavy sleepers. Now my package came like this. I'm going to let you see what all came in that box, but you guys, once again, this clock is made for heavy sleepers. It is not only made for heavy sleepers, you guys, you know I do love decor. It is aesthetically pleasing as well. So you guys, this clock will actually fit into your decor. And what comes inside of the box was the instructions per always, the clock, the cord, and the base. Now let me tell you a little bit about this battery powered clock or electrical plug clock. Guys, this clock is also a good travel clock as well. So if you have to go from A to B, C, D, E, F, or G, you can always take this clock along with you. Now too, you see me pulling out that base, and that is a magnetic base. It is also a wireless bed shaker as well. You can just take the clock itself, put it up under your mattress, and it has like 5 different vibration levels. I'm showing you here on the side all of the different functions. And you guys, this clock is still 100% an alarm clock. You heard me right? It is always set to alarm, but that works in my world. I know it should work in a lot of yours as well. But it is also, once again, a wireless bed shaker. So all you have to do is just place that clock right under your pillow. It is also a clock for the hearing impaired, so you know that is a super duper positive. And this clock does have a super loud alarm signal. I have used the clock for a few days. Typically, I have to keep my clock on my phone next to my bed. But let me tell you guys, I put this clock in my kitchen, and this thing still woke me up. So I'm telling you, if you don't want to be late for any other appointment or anything, again, this is the clock for you. Now here's what that clock does look like. I told you guys, it is very aesthetically pleasing. If you don't want to be late for anything, make sure you grab this clock. Now you can't just buy the clock, you guys. You have to utilize the clock as well. But you guys, I promise you, you will love the clock. And if you want to be discreet with the clock, stick it up under your pillow, let it vibrate and wake you up as well. All of Reacher's information along with the link for this clock is down in my description. Make sure you do catch you one at a discounted price. You're gonna actually love it. And I want to thank you, Reacher, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Once again, let's jump right back into the scheduled video. I had just returned home from a doctor's appointment. I am actually under the weather again, but I am trying to commence to finishing this Christmas decoration. And I had to do a voiceover because I can hear music in the background, so I didn't want to get copyrighted. But you guys, I did pull out 2 of my trees, and as you can see here in the video, I pulled out my Ashland cashmere trees. I do have these trees in green and also flocked, and I'm going to tell you, I thought these were my actual flock trees, because when I package stuff up, I just grab box and I stuck them in. I won't do that again, you guys, because I need what's on that picture to actually be in that box. So I just opened up the box and I realized that I did not have the right tree in the boxes. Now I was also, you guys, playing with the idea, even after I took the tree out of the box, was actually leaving at least one of the trees with that green color. And I was thinking about putting it right next to my larger tree, that tree that's closest to the door, right next to it. And I did look at it for a few days, because after this doctor visit, you guys, it's the reason of the voiceover. You can hear it in the original recording along with the music. I was done, so I was actually down for about 3 days, but I am finishing setting up for Christmas 2024. Now make sure you guys do stay tuned. Make sure you are checking out all of our other channels, and that is Glam Queen DIY, Sora Sky Home, She Behind the Scenes, and Decor Styles. I'm going to tell you too, you guys, I am going to implement a little bit of home decor and lifestyle on that DIY channel so I can get it moving as well. But we're messing with the tree. I am going to fluff and flock the tree. Now you guys, let me know how many of you are actually decorating for Christmas. And if you are, also let me know if you're being extra just like I am to have an overload. I tell you guys, Christmas is my thing. I like decorating for Christmas. So I told you before, I am just implementing what I've always wanted to do in the space. It just seems like this time of year I typically be down, but this won't happen again, you guys. Even if I have to start typically to get everything done, I start October. I'm going to stay true to that from here on out. So from here on out, even for the Christmas and July season, I'm going to make sure you get that completed home tour within that month, definitely by the 15th, and I will stick to the schedule here on out. But as you can see, and I'm looking at this tree now, one thing about these ashlands and these, or any cashmere tree, you guys, they typically have on the ends where your tree bristles are, it's like a split bristle on it, which kind of give it a flocked or a snowy or a slightly white tip look on them. But these guys, these are some beautiful trees, you guys, and these trees are 7 feet as well. Now, as you can see, this is another pencil tree, you guys. I did tell you, we have an overload of pencil trees here at the mini villa. But once we transition, we do also have, I do have about 8 full-size trees, which here in the mini villas, a full-size tree is just still too much. But you're going to be getting to see those once we transition from the mini villa. But you guys, as you look at this tree, now I am going to fluff this tree because, and I'm going to let you see, I was seriously wanting to add this tree in the space. And even looking at it here now, you guys, it looks well. I may have to still pull it back because I did want one green tree here in this space to kind of pull off of all of the snow and the white that's here in the space. But just keep that in mind. You may see that upcoming again, but at this point I am going to fluff this tree, put it in place, and actually take a look at it. Now you guys, make sure you are also following us for Vlogmas. Make sure you're checking out the other channels. Listen, you guys, since being under the weather, I'm trying to get everything loaded up. We have had several major illnesses in my family, followed by a couple of deaths, and we've just been getting hit back to back. So with that being said, just bear that in mind, that some days you'll see content, and if I don't get it in there and get it set to release, then like I say, life is lifing right now. So just make sure you do keep my family, entire family in your prayers at this present time. But with that being said, let me give you some more Christmas inspiration. this is my Ashland, so I know it looks like this. We're going to take out the other two because these will be going in the primary bedroom as well. So I'll leave out two for that. I'll take out two more. We're going to see, but I'm going to pause this and come back after I got this tree fluffed. Alright, you guys. I have, and I didn't fluff the tree extremely well. I just unfluffed it some. And as you can see, most of my lights are not working. I want to say the middle section, but even the full middle section is not working either. So, and I'm still okay with that. I will actually add my lights to it. So, I'm not going to open any of the other trees, I don't think. I do know I will still put this tree in the primary bedroom, and in doing so I'm gonna have to maneuver some more trees around so that I can get my tree out for this space.